We begin tonight in Monroe County, where some volunteer firefighters are going back in service, resolving a 2.5-year dispute in Tobyhanna Township. Newswatch 16's Adi Iyer is here to explain how the township got to this point. Adi.
Thank you, Scott. More than 2 years ago, the Board of Supervisors of Tobyhanna Township was in dispute with the township's volunteer fire company over an ordinance. Shortly after the ordinance passed, volunteer fire company 41 was taken out of service, leading the supervisors to replace them with fire company 44. Now, an agreement has been reached to bring fire company 41 back in service and allow firefighters in both companies to work together. The first step to resolving a roughly 2.5-year dispute was taken at a Tobyhanna Township Board of Supervisors special meeting.
Mr. Collier.
I vote in favor.
Ms. Schickling.
I vote in favor.
And I'll vote in favor.
A resolution to allow both Tobyhanna Township Volunteer Fire Company 41 and 44 to be in service was passed. Now both companies will be operating out of the same building, using the same equipment, and go out on the same calls.
As a board, we don't have a choice to provide fire service. We have an obligation to do so. And when we see something going wrong, we have an obligation to step in and correct that problem.
Newswatch 16 reported previously on how Fire Company 41 was taken out of service after an ordinance was passed by the township. As a result, a number of volunteer firefighters were not going on calls anymore, leading to a lack of coverage.
Recently, there was an accident about 2.5 weeks ago that was an entrapment call, was a major call, and there was some delayed time.
A delay of nearly 20 minutes.
18 minutes to get a truck out here, a woman hanging upside down for 18 minutes and trapped in a car.
The lack of coverage was an issue residents brought up at the meeting as well.
The township residents are the most important. The fighting needs to stop, the nonsense needs to stop, and we have to work together.
Put it together, get it done so that the residents of this township know that they're safe.
Now that the resolution's passed, the hope is that a lack of firefighters will not be as much of a problem.
But if we're all here as volunteers for the right reason, we're going to stick around and fight the fight, unite, and get more people to show up to where they need to be.
Firefighters from companies 41 and 44, along with 2 township supervisors, are now going to meet sometime in the next few days to work out the logistics of sharing a space. Adi Iyer, Newswatch 16, back to you.